Welcome to the Trades Podcast, a podcast about the business of home improvement and promoting the trades to young adults.
Yes. Happy days, friends, family, all the hardworking people out there that's listening to this wonderful podcast. We're excited for you to be with us. I'm Danny.
And I'm Jeff.
This is the Trades Podcast. We're super stoked. We're excited. We got one of the best associations in the country, but we got to give a big shout out to the San Diego region. PHCC is back in the house. What's up, Taylor? What's up, Jerry?
Hello. Woo! Glad to be back. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is your guys' platform as much as it is ours, to promote the trades, your association, your team that's out there training, and just bringing the light to a big piece of the Southern California area that we need more tradesmen, we need more plumbers, we need more technicians working out there. And you guys are doing the groundwork. So we're excited, to have you back on and talk a little bit about what's happening at PHCC San Diego.
Absolutely. Looking for some updates.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, a lot of your episodes have a lot of our members. I mean, you do cover a lot of different trades, but there's big representation for that, the plumbing and HVAC industry, which we love. PHCC, for those of you who don't know, we are the Plumbing, Heating, Cooling Contractors Association and Academy of San Diego. There's PHCC on the national level, and then also PHCC on the state and local levels as well. And so we're here representing good old San Diego, and we're one of the larger local chapters. I won't say the largest, but Southern California's up there with our numbers. So we love our sister chapters in Orange County and LA as well. So shout out to Sandy and Susan up there. But yeah, we're just here. I brought Jury, my training administrator. She is going to talk about some updates and programs we have going on. And then wanted to just invite everybody to our trade show this year.
Yeah, I think it's perfect for having both of you in. But go ahead and for everybody that doesn't know you specifically, introduce yourselves. We'll start with you, Taylor, and then Jerry, you can introduce yourself and like your position, what's your role, what's been your history with PHCC.
Sure, I gave a little not history of PHCC, but I am Taylor. The one speaking is I'm Taylor Bray. I'm the executive director of the PHCC. I've been here since it's going to be going on 5 years in January. So excited to be here. I hit the ground running, a little baptism by fire, if you will. And I love this organization so much. Didn't think I'd be in the plumbing HVAC sector growing up, but I am so happy to be here. And the PHCC's been around. It's one of the oldest trade associations, 1883. We started up in New York City for the national convention, and then in San Diego, 1892. We were formed. Wow, I'm so old. No, the association is lots of roots here in San Diego.
All right, cool. Go ahead, Jerry.
My name is Jury Peterson. I started at PHCC in 2020. I was actually brought on as a assistant, and my whole role was making sure that PHCC Academy and its training programs, which at the time were a 4-year plumbing apprenticeship and an HVAC technician certification course, could continue on despite all of the restrictions. And within a year, I had actually taken on the role of the training administrator. And like Taylor, I didn't know much about plumbing or HVAC. I am the daughter of a landscape contractor, so tradesman life is not something that I'm unfamiliar with. Blue collar work definitely put me through college. So that was, I guess, the thing that I leaned into the most when I started this role. But it was again very much learning a whole new world and I do think for both of us, it comes with an advantage because having that outsider's um, like sort of viewpoint, we think has helped us develop PHCC San Diego to its strengths today. So
We want to thank our sponsor. Superior Flooring Cabinet Designs is one of the landmark family-owned businesses in Encinitas. Owner Cheryl Robertson, with years of customer experience managing her family's hardware and cabinet business in North Park. Cheryl Robertson and the Superior team dive deep to learn about your project and help you find the perfect solution for your flooring and cabinetry needs. Call today at 760-436-0900 or visit www.superiorfloors.com.
like sort of viewpoint, we think has helped us develop PHCC San Diego to its strengths today. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, imagine you guys' contribution to the organization and just the industry. It makes a big impact. You guys are out there motivating and helping, the tradespeople be tradespeople. The piece of the education, you were telling me a little bit about right before we press record, Jury, about how many people called you to ask if we had class today.
Yeah. I think being accessible has
Yeah.
been the best thing for the programs here. I think tradesmen just need that one person to just help them stay on track, and I'm happy to be that.
And who doesn't? Who doesn't need to have someone right there? Unless you're an entrepreneur and you're a go-getter, and we have people that listen to the podcast that are in that level. But it's all different levels of tradesmen, and where they're at on their careers and life. And I've just seen it time and time again through PHCC, specifically in San Diego, just all the success stories. So we're excited to talk more about it.
Yeah,
And the
so we understand
PHCC
you have
is
a new training program. 2 cohorts have passed already, graduated already.
So we have four cohorts have completed so far of our 9-week plumbing pre-apprenticeship course. That course takes someone from zero, like they have never picked up a drill. They have no idea what the word solder means. They have no idea the difference between PVC and CPVC, right? Like, so, but they want to be plumbers. And what we found was that our PHCC membership was like, hey, we need people. Like, for every 3 people retiring, there's only 1 entering the workforce. And but they don't have the time and or like resources to train people from the ground up the way that the the industry has traditionally. You would start working with your dad, right? Like that happens still, but not to the extent that it used to. And so there was this need for trained, skilled workforce. And so we answered that with the 9-week plumbing pre-apprenticeship course. And each cohort has 12 people that can go through at a time. We keep it purposely small so that their actual training is well received, and they get that sort of one-on-one attention from our instructor. And the so 4 of them, so 4 cohorts have graduated, and I
Wow.
think Taylor mentioned earlier about 80% have found work and stuck with it. So
And then going back to Jury and I started a little around the same time. She started a year ahead of me, but it's since we've been here, our big push and our big initiative was to get a program like this up and running. And so it is a little bit of our baby, which we are proud of. It's a big part of our kind of mission here at the PHCCs to grow the trades, produce that quality technician that you as a plumbing contractor are looking to hire. And we have success stories now. 2 years ago when I was on the podcast, we were just talking about this as a concept, an idea, a brainchild, and now it's living, breathing, and working. And so we're so excited about it. Our instructor, Jeremy Freeman, is amazing. He is really kind of the best beginner touch point for these individuals who are bright-eyed and eager to get in the trade. He couldn't be more of a success story, a PHCC success story himself. He was an apprentice in our 4-year apprenticeship. He took the JLC exam. He has the fastest time on record, the highest
Fastest time with
score
the
on
most
record.
correct.
Yes. And then came back 2 years later, was like, I want to teach. And he started off at year 1 instructor, moved up. He took on 2 classes then, and then he took on 2 classes plus our pre-apprenticeship. And now he took on 2 classes plus our pre-apprenticeship, plus he's doing OSHA.
Yep.
And he
OSHA
won
training
instructor
certified.
of the year this past year. So he is stellar. It's people like Jeremy that have such that passion and innate ability and drive that we need to credit to the success of programs like this and to growing the trades. So we can create the programs, but it's people like Jeremy that deliver the quality it needs and give us a wait list that's 200 people long.
Yeah, and what really
200
sets up
people.
the daily we get 4 or 5 new interests, because on our website you can go to our website and find the pre-apprenticeship program and give us your information, right? Give us your name, your email, and then we will contact you and let you know when the next cohort is enrolling. We send you the information about the program, just to make sure that, hey, we have your information. We know you're interested. And if there's anyone who recently got an email from me who could not attend our next cohort because of scheduling, don't worry, you stay on the wait list. So we just repeatedly reach out to you because the goal is to get everyone who wants to be trained. We just want to make sure they're trained well, which is why we don't have 60 plus people in a class at a time. We keep it small to 12.
Yeah, Jeremy wants hands and eyes and ears on everybody in the class. And then just to give a couple little details, this is our pre-apprenticeship program. We have 4 programs. So this is specifically our pre-apprenticeship program. This is if you have no experience in the field, you want to start from scratch essentially and get a nice little foundation to get hired into the field. It's a 9-week program. Dates and times vary. Like we said, we have different sessions or cohorts throughout the year. So that's when you're going to want to get on that wait list. Entry fee, it's a $1,600 fee. To be fair, and I'll just be transparent, our cost per student to run the program is $2,500.
Yeah.
So we subsidize that cost through donations and scholarships and whatever we can find to make it a more approachable number for people to pay. And so it's $1,600 to take this 9-week program, and then we host a job hiring fair at the end of it. If you don't get hired from that, we have a slew of members that we send out resumes to, and like Jury said, about 80% of our students from that program have been placed and are currently working. Another point is if you get hired, you take this 9-week program, you get hired, you get placed, you work for a year, you can come back and take our 4-year accredited plumbing apprenticeship program and start at year 2 right away. You don't have to test into it. You work a year on the job with your new employer. You can come back and enroll in year 2 in our plumbing apprenticeship program and work towards that journey level certification. And we already have students doing that. So it's proven concept and it works. It's great.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Can you clarify though? Somebody goes through the program and gets hired by a local plumbing company. Is the employer helping out with that tuition after a certain amount of time being with the company? Have you seen
So
any of that?
often, yeah. So oftentimes, our especially PHCC members understand the value of uh, the training that they'll get through the 4-year plumbing apprenticeship program. So while the 9-week program is unsponsored, so these people are not employed at the time. So generally, those registration fees come out of the pockets of those enrolled students. However, for the 4-year plumbing apprenticeship program, those plumbers, because they do have to be working plumbers at the time when they enroll, they are generally 90% of the time they are fully financially sponsored by their employer. So it's very much an earn while you learn situation in which your employer is paying for your uh, enrollment fees, and you are also working, and so you're getting that education. So there are like smaller shops that, hey, don't have that training budget, things like that. That their employees pay for their own tuition. However, they all do it with the knowledge that it's making them better plumbers, which eventually turns into much more lucrative careers. So,
Hmm.
Pays for itself very shortly,
yep,
I
pays
believe.
for itself.
And there's scholarships available. There's a lot of scholarships and money available to people in trades programs. So even if you're not with our academy, you're going to want to look into um, tapping into those resources. There's a ton out there. I don't Brasscraft, Home Depot, Skill
Uh-huh.
Point. There's a bunch of them. We have a slew of resources as well, but you're gonna want to tap into that. If the money's out there for trade
Yeah,
schools right now.
especially
So
especially if you are working for a PHCC member. If and no matter what state you're in, no matter what part of the country you're in, the PHCC Education Foundation has so many scholarships every year, and they would love to see more people. It it be much more competitive. Don't let my students be the only ones that take it.
Okay.
shout out to PHCC National.
Very good. I'm going to make a request that when you guys are all done, ladies are all done, get over some of those information to Danny. We'll put that in the show notes to help anybody
Yeah,
listening.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, I was just looking on the website where anybody that's listening, it's super easy to find. You just go on the tab, the programs, and it has a full breakdown of what that year looks like when you go into it, what you're gonna learn, just so you know what you're gonna even put your name and info in for. It's super
Yeah.
simple. I just love that the fact that you guys have the just success story of Jeremy. To one, go through the program, work the trade for out on the job for 2 years, and then come back and say, there's something different for me to do here. It's he loved the job, I'm sure, but he probably just loved being able to teach people more on the job and say, like, this is exactly what I want to do. And it just shows the opportunity when you know that you can learn a skill through the trades. It can go in so many different directions where you can grow a company, you can have 100 employees, or you can come back and really give back to a cause that we've been talking for the past 5-6 years now, of the piece of the every for every 3 people, a one person, for every one person that's 3 retirees, there's only one person coming in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a big thing for Jeremy to come back and just be a part of that pre-apprentice program that you guys put together. And
Yeah.
if you guys can remind us, is this something that's national, or is it just something that's local to San Diego? That's the pre-apprentice program.
So, the way our pre-apprenticeship program is set up is it's local to just us. However, a lot of chapters have what they call quick start or pre-apprentice programs, and our national PHCC also offers an online. If there's anyone who's listening who's like in the middle of a state that you're really far away from your PHCC chapter, phccweb.org, there you can find their online courses as well. Uh, PHCC as an organization wants to make uh, like workforce training available to everyone. So
Right, but it
They
just
are.
makes sense for anybody that's in San Diego. Go to the
yeah,
San Diego location.
yeah,
There
you're
with
going
you
to be
guys.
trained well here. I promise.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did
And
quickly
then
shout out the. Oh, so sorry. Can I shout out the rest of my teaching staff though? Because Jeremy is amazing. He is the perfect example of what we want out of an instructor. However, the rest of our staff also, most of them are also PHCC graduates. They also have gone on to have really great careers. We have people who are they are plumbing supervisors who also teach, who are PHCC graduates. Some of our some of our instructors have actually been in the National Plumbing Apprenticeship Contest. Like we have instructors who they're also currently like the operations managers for plumbing companies. And then we've got teachers who are also inspectors, the actual city inspectors. So they are code experts. And so our teaching staff is really, really robust. And they're sort of the thing that they are the enthusiasm that brings us to work every day. So, yeah.
they're they couldn't be more foundational. I'm glad you brought them up as well, because as Danny was repeating back what I said. One, also Jeremy has his he also works as a contractor on the side. He teaches for us part-time, so all those classes he does is extra on top of his daily contractor position. But then other students we have, Rainey, Taylor, Isaiah was a student, right? Am I forgetting anybody?
So, yeah, Isaiah was a student. I think those are the ones who were students. Yes. So,
I mean, we just it Jury hit the nail on the head. It's such a diverse and full group of anything in the plumbing industry. And then our HVAC instructor John talk about such a full and passionate individual for his trade and his craft. It's been wonderful to cultivate this team, and I know a lot of teachers, a few of them were here prior, but it's fun to acknowledge the group that we really have, because it's a solid,
right.
steady team.
Teaching is not easy. It takes not
No.
only the skill, but you have to have a lot of patience to deal with a lot of different personalities, plus the people you work for.
Well,
Do you
and
mind giving us an overview of some of the other training programs? Like, what's it take to go through the 4-year apprenticeship program?
Sure. So our 4-year plumbing apprenticeship is federally accredited. So these students not only have to work 40-hour weeks, they have to. According to our apprenticeship standards, they have to be working 40-hour weeks. They also have to attend class one night a week for 4 hours. And so one day out of the week, depending on what day they have class, it could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. They are usually up from 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and they're here at night until 9:30 p.m. So they work their full day. They got to make their way through traffic to our school, and then they have to sit in the classroom for 4 hours. Now,
Way
we
to
do
sell
sprinkle
that,
them.
Jury. Way to sell that. Thank you.
But however, that just shows the dedication. It's not an easy course. I want to say that. When someone's like, "Why does the plumber cost so much?" Hey, this guy's been through not only 40-hour work weeks, he's also had to sit through 4 years of class and to be prepared. And it's not just them hearing from their instructor. We do use NCCER curriculum, so it's very, very structured. And they're also getting to hear from all of some of the biggest names in the industry about their latest technology. We have Bradford White in here all the time. We have Navient in here. We have Ream. We just have all these big groups coming in who are willing to teach. And so our students not only leave with, hey, yeah, I know I'm doing my job right, but hey, I also know what the cutting edge of the industry is, which is why so many of our the employers, the PHCC members, pay for that training. They could schedule all of this training on their own. And in fact, many states, that's how apprenticeship is set up. However, basically we're their outsourced, very reliable training that they can count on, and it just makes their employees just that much more ready for what's going on in the industry. But
Yeah,
besides that 4-year plumbing apprenticeship, at the end of that, they're also offered the journeyman's license. So that's something that they're preparing for that full 4 years. And the California PHCC journeyman's exam is so rigorous. They have 3 hours. It's probably not enough time. We have a really good pass rate for that, so we know we're preparing them. And at the end of that, they're federally accredited apprentices. And then when they pass the exam, they're also licensed journeymen. So this program has a lot of value in it, which is why it's tough, right? It's suffering for success.
yeah. Well, I
Um,
mean, suffering for success, and what the outcome's really going to be. That long-standing knowledge and just opportunities that kind of cut across. And before we move forward, I was trying to see if Jeff, imagine yourself, because you have been in the trades and you have had your company. If you heard this program, if you heard what Taylor and Jury are, telling everybody about what this pre-apprentice program is, what type of caliber of people they have behind the education piece, how would you feel going into these programs?
Well, yes, the question, and it's specifically of me, Danny,
Yeah.
but as an employer, I've seen a lot of young adults start off working for my home improvement company, and they're learning a lot of different trades in the process of what we did. But to be able to focus on one particular craft and invest, not suffer, invest one night a week in that very specific training, I think would be, in the 4 or 5 years it took somebody to go through from a start to, I'm fully accredited journey person. Um, the outcome for somebody that's starting their career off will pay dividends far beyond their memory of the school,
Mm-hmm.
meaning the pay, the accreditations you get, your perspective of where you're at in your career, the way people look at you as, a blue
yeah,
collar worker, where are you at? There's a lot of stigma behind the blue collar worker that's really unjust right now. So, yeah, if I had to go back and do it all over again, can't say as I'd be a plumber or electrician or whatever, but I think I would have should have invested more time on learning a very specific skill as opposed to a lot of general knowledge.
Well said. Yeah, well said. Because I mean, it just reflects on, one, the resources that are out there that some people just may not know of what's being offered, and again, the specific area of San Diego PHCC Association.
mhm,
It's a strong backing that you have that's helping you out, and and all different fronts, from the city down to your mom and pop shops. So that's great.
Yeah. Yeah. In our early career of investing 1 or 2 nights a week to your education, I mean, one, it's going to pay off almost immediately with graduating and a raise from your employer. But two, in the long run, that's going to pay off a lot more, and you're not going in debt for college.
Mhm.
That's going
that's
to
right.
haunt you for another 10 or 15, 20 years.
Sure.
And
Yeah, we're
then
seeing a
for
lot more
any
interest in the trades. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I was hoping to hop into some of the other programs that we offer as
Yeah.
well,
Please.
because we've been talking a lot about plumbing, and then for those HVAC contractors out there going, well, what about the HC part of your name? We do have an HVAC uh tech certification program. Again, it's our instructor John Murphy. He's amazing. He's been essential at evolving this program into what it is today. We recently split the program up. So now we offer HVAC 1, which is currently happening. And then we have HVAC 2, which we are enrolling for. It will be starting, I think, at the time of this this release, but that is an option for anybody in the future. HVAC 1 is very beginner intro. It's kind of like our pre-apprenticeship program where you can know nothing and start off if you want to dabble in the world of HVAC and HVAC. And then HVAC 2 is advanced service and repair. And that's a little bit longer of a program. But the HVAC 1 is a good jumping point if you were kind of interested in that. So really exciting stuff on our HVAC side, and trying to develop and increase our partnerships with manufacturers and new tech in that industry as well. We are partnered now, training partner with Daikin, which is one of the leading manufacturers in the industry. So yeah, HVAC's been on the rise here at our chapter, and we're excited to see where that goes. Did I forget anything with the HVAC jury?
Think so. I think I would just add that HVAC level 1, the split happened because of our member feedback about our HVAC certification course and success of the pre-apprenticeship program for plumbing. We realized that there was room. We could make room for those who want entry level HVAC training. And so HVAC level 1 is, you know nothing about the trades. You are a barista at a coffee shop and you're like, nope, I want to be on roofs and install AC units, right? And then HVAC level 2, there is that's for those who are already working in the industry. You do have to take a entry exam and make sure, we have to make sure that you actually know everything that we teach in HVAC level 1 before you can take it. So yeah, so it's to advance your career.
So we have those 2 HVAC programs, and then we also do a 40-hour backflow certification exam.
That one's my baby.
Yeah, the HVAC certification, it's a training, and then at the end of the program, we do the exam that we offer through the AWWA. Jerry can give a little bit more information on that as well.
Yeah, so we offer a 40-hour backflow certification, backflow preventer assembly tester certification. So it's not for backflow installation. It is for those who want to be testers in their water districts for backflows. And it's really important. The backflow preventers protect the health and safety of our communities. They're completely essential. There's also a lot more stringent requirements that has been passed down by the city of San Diego and its surrounding areas. And so backflow preventer tester training has become such a huge deal right now. And so we developed the 40-hour course using the USC cross connection and backflow like a curriculum. And it's been such a huge success. We partner with AWWA for the exam. We offer the exam here in San Diego. We're the only AWWA exam location in San Diego, which is a relief to everyone who's used to driving up to LA or into Nevada in order to get your tester certifications. Yeah, so that program's growing a lot. So it's taught by Jeff Tapia, who it was his passion for backflow that really drove the development of this course. So, yeah.
So if you're in the San Diego area and you need training in plumbing, HVAC, backflow, or just have an interest in maybe dabbling in the industry but not sure where to start, we are here for you. And then, like Danny said, it's as simple as going to our website, PHCC Peter Harry Charlie SD San Diego.org. So PHCCSD.org. You can find the listing of the program, scholarship information. You can find segue information on our Trades Expo, which if you are interested in getting into this industry, or if you're already a part of this industry and you want to get the best deals on tools, tech, if you need a new van, if you want to see a wrap demo, if you want to learn more about our programs, there's so much happening at this event.
Yeah.
My brain is just going haywire, right?
And to meet even some of your members, right? Some of the members are going to have booths. Yeah.
to meet some of our members. You guys had CPL, you had cable pipe and leak detection. Joey, they're going to be
medics,
there.
yeah.
You had Dry Out Medics. They're a platinum sponsor. Patriot Sewer and Equipment. So shout out to Patriot Sewer Equipment and Repair, and shout out to Dry Out Medics especially. They're our platinum sponsors. We're so excited to have them back. And then we have cable pipe and leak detection. You had Bruce Rosenblatt on here, Rarefied Air Environmental. They're going to be a part of it. So anybody you might have heard on the Trades podcast, they may have a booth at the expo. And that's Saturday, January 31st, at the Del Mar Fairgrounds at Bing Crosby Hall. It's free to attend. Again, you can go to our website, phccsd.org. There's a Trades podcast red text. You can't miss it. You can find a way to get yourself registered there. And follow us on social media too, phccsd.org. No, that's our website, at phccsd.
Yeah, and just like you mentioned, I mean, if obviously you have the different levels, your pre-apprentice program, then you have everything that follows beyond that. But anybody that's listening, this is again just another opportunity that PHCC, specifically in San Diego, Southern California region, is putting this on for you. One, to learn more about, meet the people that are actually out there, the suppliers, the program members, your instructors, your staff members. You got Taylor, you got Jerry here that have been with PHCC San Diego for now a career wise of length, you know, where I don't see you guys going anywhere. So if you're going to be in this program for the next 4 years, you're going to meet the people that are going to be right there to help you out. And every time Jeff and I have been out there, whether it's having a booth or not having a booth, it's just a lot of excitement behind it. Meeting family that parents that bring their kids there. You know, tell us a little bit about the crowd that, like you mentioned, that kind of comes into to the expo.
It's a wide array, right? So it's business owners, it's contractors that hold C36, C20 licenses. If that's you and you're listening, you're going to want to attend this show. We do sessions, so educational sessions, code updates. So if that pertains to you in any facet of your life, code updates, we do, we're doing the Department of Energy is placing some regulations on commercial water heaters. So that's going to be another topic of conversation presented by Bradford White. We do certifications, right? We have technicians and their families coming to show their kids, hey, this is the tool I work with, or this is what I, do on a daily basis. We're actually celebrating this year. We're going to be celebrating National Apprenticeship Week for this one. So there's going to be a larger, more interactive exhibit at our Academy booth, which a lot of people, young, old, new to the industry, longtime veteran, plumber, HVAC technician can participate in. We're really excited. You might see a little sneak peek behind Jury if you're watching this on video. It's an array of people is all I have to say, but specific to our industry.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have plumbing knowledge, you will succeed faster through our exhibit, through our interactive experience. But anyone can do it. Anyone who's willing to try. So.
Well, I guess this will come out in January. Did you want to give them a little insight to what it might be?
That'd be great.
Jerry?
Yeah, no, I would love to. I was like, how much can I talk about it? So Tia and I are both big fans of escape room type experiences. We love puzzle. We love that, like having to think through it. And our previous Academy booth have always been a contest, which, like, some people out there love a contest. They're like, yeah, I'm the best plumber, or I'm the best HVAC tech. I know how to do this the fastest or the best, right? But it wasn't quite as approachable to someone who might be newer to the industry or who just aren't interested in competing. However, if you're just competing against yourself in an escape room type situation, where you're just solving puzzles, we were like, it's approachable to everyone. And we wanted to highlight the sort of the higher level knowledge that our students are required to know from year 1 through year 4. And so we've developed an escape room where you have to solve sort of what's wrong with the plumbing in the setup we have. And so there will be clues, and there will be codes that you have to figure out. If you know your plumbing code, you're gonna zoom through it. You're gonna no problem figuring it out. If you don't, however, it's sort of a B C D choice, like which one is which. You can totally guess at it. It's just gonna take you longer to get through it. So, but yeah, it should be fun. It's set up like the like you've done plumbing and a plumbing install, a rep-in on a house, and hey, the inspector was like, no, it was all wrong. You got to figure out what's wrong and fix it before the inspector shows up. So that's the whole storyline.
Well, that sounds fun. 3 wrong answers and the shower turns on top of you.
I will be standing with a bucket.
Water balloons. So we'll just get some water balloons.
My instructors would
It's
love that.
No,
I like that
Next
interactive.
booth is the electrical.
it's definitely a one of its kind idea, and it's gonna be presented first to try out and use at our trade show on January 31st. So if that is something that interests you, or piques your interest a little bit, you want to come take a look, even give it a try, please come. It's free to attend. 9 to 3 p.m. on Saturday, January 31st at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Yep. And that's for everybody. Again, if you've attended before, then this is your call back to come back, because every year they're doing something brand new. They're doing something, more interactive, and just making it better for the community to learn more about what the trades is all about, what PHCC is all about, and the fun interactive experiences. I like it. Yeah, I almost threw out the competition earlier, and I was like, oh no, this is replacing the competition. All right, cool.
There will still be some elements of the competition from previous years there for those who are like, hey, I was going to try the sink contest this year.
Yeah.
We're still bringing those. However, this replaces the majority of that contest. So.
Cool. I love it. Yeah, that's exciting. January 31st, 9 to 3 p.m., 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. over at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Like you said, you can register online, sign up online, or we'd love for you to sign up online so they know that if you're interested in learning more, they'll send out some more information or just get you registered in there. Because you go in, you'll get a badge to be inside, right?
Yes.
And you can pre-book yourself for sessions.
Yes.
We have 2 sessions currently, like I said. So IATMO code updates. They go over plumbing mechanical code, and then plumbing uniform or mechanical code, and then plumbing code. And then we have Bradford White speaking on the Department of Energy regulation changes that are happening effective October 2026. So important stuff. We're looking to add a certification. I know we're recording this, so by January we'll definitely have a certification added. So go register, and you can pre-book yourself for those sessions.
Cool. Love it. Well, I'm excited. Wanted to be out there and check it all out with you guys, and again, just promote this out to everybody, because we know how important it is and how much work both of you put into putting this together. So we want more and more people every year to be out there with you and the community, because it's just when all hands are on deck and everybody's helping out, this is the way that it's going to push our community forward. And like you said, hopefully drop those plumbing rates down. That's what we want ultimately.
Yeah. Definitely. And it's going to be a great show. And again, we're really grateful to our, especially our platinum sponsors, Patriot Sewer Equipment and Repair, and Dry Out Medics.
Yeah.
Let's go. We do it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's going to be great.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we appreciate
Thank
you
you
guys
guys
coming
so
on.
much.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on to highlight what we had spoke about in the previous episodes of your pre-apprentice program, and then just around the corner again, everybody, the expo. Anything else? And obviously all of the programs that you guys have listed through the plumbing, cooling, heating, and air. So thank you again. Anything else that you guys want to add in there before we close it out?
If you want to meet Taylor and I, make sure you do come to the expo. We have answers to every single one of your questions about our programs, and even sometimes in the industry. I unfortunately am now an expert on backflow in San Diego.
Yeah.
Very good.
We're here for you. If you're in the plumbing or HVAC industry, we're here for you. Use us, use PHCC as a resource. Even if you're a member or not, we do like to extend that courtesy to all tradespeople in that industry.
Wow, that's amazing.
Use us.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And yeah, if you are working for a company, and just ask your boss, are we members of PHCC? Then there's your in,
Yeah.
And if you're
Love
not
it.
a member of the PHCC, please reach out to them as well. Yeah.
What are you doing? What
Exactly.
are you doing? No. Thank you guys so much. This was great as always.
Yes.
Fun
No, we
time.
can't wait to
Thank
put
you for
this out
having
there.
us.
And yeah, and happy veterans. We're recording this on the Veterans Day, so thank you to all
Yes.
our veterans out there, and
Yeah.
for all your service. So thank
Yes.
you again, and
Thank
we'll
you.
talk to you guys soon.
All right. See you guys soon. Thank you again. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you.